Ever wondered about the mysteries hidden within the first book of the Bible, Genesis? This captivating book is not just the genesis of the biblical narrative, but it's also the genesis of creation, humanity, and civilization as we know it. It's a cornerstone of faith, a beacon of spirituality, and a reservoir of wisdom. Today we're going to delve into some of the most intriguing aspects of this timeless text. Prepare to embark on a journey of discovery with these 10 amazing facts about the book of Genesis. Fact number 1, Genesis is the book of beginnings. This is not just by virtue of it being the first book in the Bible, but more so due to its content. It narrates the inception of the world, mankind, and civilization, laying the groundwork for the rest of the biblical narrative. Moving on to fact number 2, Genesis introduces the concept of covenant. The term covenant refers to an agreement, and in the context of Genesis, it's a divine promise made by God to humanity. This concept is fundamental to the rest of the Bible, shaping the relationship between God and his people. Lastly, fact number 3, Genesis contains the oldest recorded age in the Bible. Methuselah, a biblical figure mentioned in Genesis, is said to have lived for 969 years. This is the longest lifespan ever recorded in human history, according to the Bible. Isn't it fascinating how Genesis lays the foundation for many themes and stories in the Bible? Moving on to fact number 4, Genesis introduces the concept of Sabbath. This is a day of rest, a pause in the rhythm of life, reflecting God's rest after the 6 days of creation. It is a principle deeply ingrained in the fabric of existence, reminding us of the importance of rest and reflection in our own lives. Fact number 5 brings us to the first prophecy of the Messiah in Genesis. After Adam and Eve's fall, God makes a promise of a Redeemer who would crush the serpent's head. This is the first glimmer of hope for humanity, a promise that resonates throughout the rest of the Bible. Finally, fact number 6, Genesis is the first to mention many vital biblical concepts such as sin, grace, and faith. These themes form the backbone of the biblical narrative, shaping our understanding of God's relationship with humanity. Genesis sets the stage for the rest of the Bible, introducing us to key concepts and prophecies. Fact number 7, Genesis features some of the most well-known Bible stories. It's a treasure trove of tales that have been told and retold for millennia. From the epic story of Noah's Ark, a testament of faith and obedience, to the Tower of Babel, a cautionary tale about the dangers of arrogance and disobedience. These stories have shaped cultures and inspired countless works of art and literature. Moving on to fact number 8, Genesis is traditionally attributed to Moses. Though there's ongoing scholarly debate, many believe that Moses, inspired by God, penned down the first 5 books of the Bible, Genesis being the first. Finally, fact number 9 highlights the structure of Genesis. It's divided into 2 main parts. The first part, chapters 1 through 11, covers the creation of the world and early human history. The second part, chapters 12 through 50, focuses on the patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. Genesis is more than just a collection of stories, it is a carefully structured narrative with profound theological implications. And finally, fact number 10, Genesis presents the problem that the rest of the Bible resolves. This is the inception of sin, a concept that permeates through every page, every verse, every word of the Bible. Genesis, in its raw and unfiltered narrative, presents the first act of disobedience by Adam and Eve, which brings forth the dilemma of sin into the world. It is this very problem that the rest of the Bible tirelessly works to resolve, leading us through tales of redemption, forgiveness, and divine love. Let's take a step back and reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We've delved into the profound depths of Genesis, uncovering its hidden gems. We've learned about the origins of the universe, the creation of man, the first sin, the great flood, and the Tower of Babel. We've discovered how Genesis introduces the divine covenant, showcases the first prophecy, and presents the genealogy of mankind. And finally, we've understood how Genesis lays down the problem that the rest of the Bible unravels. Genesis, the book of beginnings, sets the stage for the grand narrative of the Bible. It's a book full of mysteries, prophecies, and profound truths. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the book of Genesis. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep questioning.